I love the fact that it's so broad. I love the fact that a band like us can play, an hour before Bad Brains, and then Cheap Trick, and then, Queens of the Stone Age. I like those kind of festivals in general. They usually draw people that are more open-minded, and it's more fun.
Do you mind play so early?
It's a little odd for us, but it's not like we always were headliners. Like, we're only headliners in Canada and maybe a little in the States. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is that people listen. And it was a pretty good crowd, and they listened. So I'm happy to have the evening to watch music and drink wine. So I'm okay. Well, we did a tour of Spain in September, and that's how we got this to begin with. But when we tried to organize a tour of Spain, they said, this can be your only gig in Spain. You can only play the one festival, which is okay. We're going to Paris to do something, and then we're going to London and doing a couple in London. So it's very brief. We do an enormous amount of work in North America, and so we don't really have the energy to come for long periods of time to Europe. So to come for like 3 or 4 really nice, enjoyable events is perfect for us.
A lot of concerts, festivals, and what about the new record? Because I think the last one is from two years ago, maybe.
I think you think you're right. 2 years ago. Now I'm doing a solo record, so that's going to be the fall, and then Blue Rodeo will make a record in the spring, which will be out in the following fall. So it'll take us a year and a half to get another record out. Well, solo records for me are initially they were just about fun. Like Blue Rodeo works a lot, and so in the breaks, I would rather use my time making music than resting or holidaying. So I started to make solo records about 12 years ago, and I only have made, this will only be my third, so I only make them like about every 5 years. But I really enjoy the process. I like the band that I have, and it's also an opportunity to do something a little different. Skyscraper Soul is a little different. There's a couple of rhythms there that are different. There's songs that are a little closer to the bone for me, so it's a good endeavor.
Your next album with Blue Rodeo will be the 13th, I think. And you released one solo album, and I thought maybe he's superstitious and he doesn't want to release a 13th album.
Yeah, that's not one that gets me. Like, maybe behavioral patterns, but just the numerology doesn't get me. So, and Blue Rodeo has, that might be our 13th studio album, but we have greatest hits and live and this and that. So, we've kind of zoomed through 13, so maybe more like our 16th or something. Well, you know what? I think that we are 35 million people, but that's the whole country, and it's a very broad country. And I think one of the things that's always kept us together is we're a country of immigrants. So we're a country of people that have come from other countries and have spread across our country. So a lot of the Irish spread across, and they had their traditions of fiddle music, and then a lot of Europeans came across, and the singing traditions and the harmony traditions. So it's one of the things I think that's kept our very broad country together is this is the music that we all share. Because you'd find in Canada that music audiences are, first of all, very big, like disproportionately big, and also they're very broad-minded. A band like us with 2 singers and do little country, little rock, little folk, little jazz. The States, it would be hard. In Canada, no problem. They don't care. They love it. They just like to embrace things if they like them. I'm going to try to get to a wine store because I'm a very big lover of Spanish wine. And then I'm going to come back. I want to see Bad Brains. I want to see Cheap Trick. And then we'll go out to dinner somewhere. I love the fact that everybody eats late here, so you can see a band and then go to dinner at 10 o'clock. It's kind of perfect. Hi, I'm Jim Cuddy. I play in a band called Blue Rodeo from Canada, and you're listening to BFM.